How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. How was your birthday? Do you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now I can.
You good? Okay.
Yeah, good.
How was your birthday, first of all?
Oh, it was great. It was great. I needed that, and yeah, a lot of good stuff from family and friends, and yeah, it was just a great day for me. I usually don't celebrate my birthday, but came at a perfect time.
Okay, good to hear. Um, Injury update. Is Pat Beverly playing today?
Yes, he's playing.
And is there? I guess there's a limit on him, correct?
For sure.
Okay. I won't ask too many questions. Thanks, Ty.
No, I'm saying for sure. I mean, I'm not gonna say because I go over and y'all gonna talk stuff. So yeah, he's got a minute restriction, and we're gonna do our best to abide by it.
Okay.
Let's go to Law. Hey Ty, how are you feeling today, man?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. So for one, is Pat starting tonight?
No, we're gonna start Reggie.
Okay. And when it comes to, so you're basically down to one guy left, not including Amir. I know he's out with the protocols, but when it comes to Serge, last time you updated his progress, you say he's doing the 5-on-5 thing. He's basically progressed as much as he can in that department. So what's the next update for him, and what's a potential return date for him?
Law, we don't have a potential return date. I know Serge's been doing everything in his power, 5, 6, 7 hours a day of just rehabbing, trying to get himself back. And seeing him on the floor the last, few times playing 4-on-4, 5-on-5, just trying to get, used to and acclimated to getting hit again, getting banged, the physicality of the game. So that's going to take some time, especially when you come off a situation that he's going through right now. And that's to be expected. But just seeing him on the floor is positive for us right now. But we don't have a return date as of right now.
Did you learn any more about what he's dealing with? I mean, all we've heard is tightness, back tightness. Is that all that was, or was there more than that?
I can't get into to specifics, but like I said, he's experiencing some things that he's just trying to, like I said, fight through and get better, because constantly do his rehab to get back on the floor.
Thanks, Ty.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Law. We'll go over to Miriam.
Hey, Ty. Glad you had a good birthday.
Yes, ma'am.
Right on. Hey, so is it harder with some guys than others to follow that minute restriction? Like, is it gonna be hard to get? Is Pat Beverly not as cooperative that as some folks might be?
Oh, well, Pat. When he plays, he wants to play, but he understands we're doing it for the right reasons. We're doing it for him and for his health. So as mad as he gets, we're still going to stick to it. And if Kawhi, had to stick to it last game, then he has to do the same thing. As well as PG and those guys. So it's not personal. It's something to protect our players. We know when they get on the floor, they want to play and compete, but we got to be smart about it.
Thanks. Go to Justin Russo.
Hey, Coach, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. Toronto loves to mix up their defensive coverages, box and one, triangle and two, zone switching, you name it. How tough is it to prepare for a team that is able to be that flexible on the defensive end?
Yeah, it's tough. It's kind of like, playing against Indiana. They do the same thing, because he came from Nick Nurse's system of playing triangle, triangle two and box and one. We just got to play. I think we have our packages we want to go to, but, if they, trick the game up, we just got to run our offense. Nothing changes, drive, kick, swing, get into the paint, attacking the paint, and make plays from there. So we can't let their zones and the things they do defensively make us stagnant offensively.
Thank you.
Thanks. Go to Mason.
Hey, Coach. I'm just wondering, how do you feel like your relationship with Kawhi and PG has changed over these last 2 years or so, from being an assistant to going through them, with the bubble, and now this crazy year and being their head coach? How do you feel like your relationship to your stars has changed over that period of time?
I think the communication, Mason, that's the biggest thing, and just being able to talk to those guys about, anything, and be able to, be truthful and tell those guys the truth. And the same with me, I have open door policy, and those guys, come and talk to me all the time, whether it's, in fun or joking or, basketball wise. They feel comfortable coming and talking to me. And we have that relationship and the communication of just being able to tell each other the truth and go from there.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks. Michael, you can go ahead.
Hey, Ty, Michael
What's
Granger.
up? How
Hey.
you doing?
I'm really well. Really well. Happy birthday. I didn't know it was your birthday.
Thank you.
I stopped celebrating mine too.
Right.
You're so used to having teams that are very veteran, very experienced, and you kind of try and get them into a certain place by the time the playoffs start, and even grow during the playoffs. And so when you kind of compare that to some of the other teams you've had, where do you think this Clippers team is, with a couple of weeks, 10 days to go, in terms of being a team that can really hit its stride at the right time?
Well, it's a little different for me this year, Michael, because of the injuries. With guys being out, you don't have that last month to kind of prepare and get your rotations and do all the things that you want to do. So our biggest thing that we're excited about is just finally getting bodies back and getting guys healthy. And, use these last 7 games, like we said, the last couple of weeks, to try to hit our stride and continue to build our habits and get back to playing the style of ball we were playing before guys got hurt and got injured. And that takes a little time. But also I want to look at different lineups, different situations. Going forward, like you said, but these last 7 games, like I said, are important to try to get that. And I think 2 weeks is enough time for us to do that because we have our foundation, we have the habits. We just got to continue to play with them and try to get those habits back with everybody healthy.
Appreciate it, Ty. Take care,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Good luck in the
Thank
playoffs.
you. Good to see you.
You too.
Thanks, Michael. We'll take 2 more. Go to Takashi.
Hello, Coach.
How you doing?
How are you doing? Happy birthday from Tokyo.
Hey, thank you very much.
I'd like to ask you about the Toronto Raptors second unit and the bench players. I think the Raptors in the last game against the Los Angeles Lakers, they used some different rotation and used the bench a lot. And Coach Nurse talked about giving those guys a chance to take on the best players in the league. And I think they responded. So what do you think about those bench players, including DeAndre Bembry, Yuta Watanabe, Freddie Gillespie, and rookie Flynn, who starts sometimes?
Right. When you play young guys, when they're coming off the bench, they're going to play hard and play with energy and play the right way. So you're going to get that every single night. And if you look around the league, a lot of times the veteran guys or the star players don't have it all the time, but the young guys, you can call on those guys and they're always going to compete. They're always going to play hard. They're always going to play the right way. And so, like I said, with Coach, with Coach Nurse, he understands that. He's won a championship. He's been a coach, for a while. He understands when you need energy, when you need guys to come in and play hard, you can go to your bench and get young guys and they'll pull through for you. And you saw that the other night against the Lakers, as well as Siakam having 39 and Kyle Lowry having 37.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Thanks. And it looks like Tomer has a follow-up to his 3 other follow-ups.
Ty, just kind of a general question, but like coming off the 3 losses, like 2 of them were kind of important in the seeding department. Like, what's the vibe of the team? Is there like a sense of, we got to start picking it up, or what's the vibe of the team right now with about less than 2 weeks now?
No, we didn't get discouraged. I think the vibe of the team is like we're happy we're starting to get healthy. Going to the environment in Phoenix, they're playing well and they're #1 in the West right now without Kawhi. It's going to be a tough game for us. And I like what we showed. I like how we competed. And the last game, I just thought that, I thought we would play better. But even though it's Kawhi's first game back in 3.5 weeks, I did think we would play better, and I expected to play better. But that happened. So we're not discouraged at all. The biggest thing for us was just happy to get our guys back and start preparing going forward.
Thanks, Ty.